Hey everybody, welcome to episode 5 of Magical Mystery Inaccessibility Tour. This is your wacky wheelin' host, Peter. And today, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not feeling the greatest health-wise. I'm having some issues with my chronic health right now. But I have been following, and maybe all of you locally have been following the news about things that the village and the village events are promoting. They're promoting right now a new clubhouse for their little bougie beer garden, and then also they are today they made a post about how their people are putting their lives on the line setting up for the arts festival. You guys are killing me. So I figured today, hey, I'm gonna show you all what I do pretty much every day, sometimes multiple times a day, just to get around this village that is more concerned with beer gardens and festivals and that type of thing, when there's a park that's in need and sidewalks that are in need of some serious accessibility updates. Things that probably haven't been even updated ever. So freaking flood mosquitoes everywhere. We're gonna start off by I'm gonna show you the hill that I have to go up and down on Appleton pretty much every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And then after that, I'm going to show you, all the businesses on Appleton that I can't patronize because they are not accessible. And then after that, we're gonna go the other way down Appleton, and then I'm going to show you, what I had to deal with when I used to work over at Target and Office Max, and if I wanted to go over by County Line Road. So here we go. We're gonna just we're a little bit ways from my house, but this is a common route that I'll take just to go down by the river, or the park, or if I want to go anywhere up on Appleton, or if I want to get to Main Street, I have to go this way too. So a little bit about me. I don't know if I've talked about this, but I grew up in the Germantown, Washington, Waukesha County area. And one of the big reasons that I am doing these videos now is because, I returned here. Long story short, I returned here never really wanting to return to this part of town, this part of the state, but I returned here to find that nothing really has changed in 40 years. And that's unacceptable. That is unacceptable, and it's time to turn the noise up a little bit on it. Well, the village is, so busy planning out their beer gardens and their little fun festivals that everybody can go to. And so this is Appleton Avenue. Now, this hill's been there forever. I can't figure out for the life of me why it never occurred to anybody to do something about this hill to make it, I don't know, a little less steep, something like that. Or hey, I know, how about a bus system? A bus system would be great. They could have done something either to make this hill less steep years ago, or we could just have a local bus system like Waukesha does. Waukesha has a bus system, but for some reason we can't have one in Menominee Falls, and I think a lot of us know why that is, because people in Menominee Falls don't want anybody from the city coming over here because survey says, oh, they're gonna cause crime and rob people, when these dumbasses don't realize that most people committing such crimes aren't even getting on a bus. They are gonna be in their own car, or they're gonna be stealing a car, because you ain't getting away fast from the cops on a bus. So anyway, my point is, this part would be a lot easier if we had some local public transportation. But no, if you have a disability, you have to plan everything, you know, a couple days in advance if you want to get a ride, or you have to beg for rides from people. Oh, and I have people stopping all the time asking me if I need a push up the hill. That's wonderful, you know. A grown adult not being able to navigate like basic sidewalks without being, you know, feeling like it's a struggle. That's, you know, something. That's a real good thing to live with, right? We're going up the hill more. Imagine having to do this hill 3 or 4 times a day. You know, it's funny, people always stop and they congratulate me and they say, oh, good job, keep on going. And you know what, I can't wait, almost can't wait to tell them this, but hey, there's no need to congratulate me or any of that, because I'm just doing what I have to do. It's either this, or I sit around on my ass and do nothing, or I wait on other people. And this is a nice little spot here because like the crosswalk shifts over, so you gotta watch out when you cross the street here, otherwise you're going head on with cars. I don't know why they thought it was smart to design that crosswalk there that way. Alright, we're almost to the top of the hill now. Oh, it gets better too. Wait until you all see the hill over on Main Street there. Yeah. Again, I grew up in Germantown, and I've been around, you know, Washington County. When I turned 18 or 19, I told myself I was getting out of this area, and I was never looking back, because this is an area where people with disabilities, you know, just don't have the opportunities because of the lack of accessibility. Unless you've got, you know, some great resources behind you, or if you're able to drive, there really aren't many opportunities out here for you. And you're basically stuck dealing with a bunch of people that, you know, people that don't necessarily understand your want for independence, but they would rather, you know, take care of you and be your guardian around here, rather than fix the issues that cause inaccessibility and that make independent living difficult. Okay. So far, we're doing pretty good here. All those businesses there are fairly accessible, so that's a good thing. I appreciate that. They do that. Gonna go by this here, which you know, stairs, no ramp, not very accessible at all. Oh, and when we're going down this way here, I do want to show you all this wonderful little issue that is astounding that nobody has taken care of yet, and I've almost like seriously injured myself on it. And I'm sure others have too. And it's madness because this thing is right there, but the village has just been too damn lazy to deal with it. Lazy or cheap, I don't know which one, maybe both. Alright, so here we are. This is sometimes a gas station I go by. As you can see, you might see that little bump up there in the sidewalk. You see that right there? Oh, hey, that's smart, right? Let's just, you know, leave that thing there in the middle of the sidewalk. Let's not do anything to try and fix that. Smart move on Smart Move Village. Very, very good. And like I said, I've especially when I wasn't aware that it was there, first times I came down here, I pretty much almost hit that thing there and went, you know, flying face first into the sidewalk. I'm sure the village would love for me to pay for me to get a new grill, right? Look at those chompers. You want to pay for some new chompers, village? All right. Now we're gonna go back up. Hey, what's up? I'm not even sure who that is. All right. So now we're going down Appleton. Still don't know who that. I think that was Cheryl. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out who that was later. Whoever that was, hey, if you're watching this, it was good to see you. Well, looks like we can get in there, so good on you, Keith's Yoga Studio, for being accessible. You look pretty accessible. I haven't been inside yet, but it looks like, you know, I could get in there. I haven't been in there, but, you know, it's accessible over there. Let's go by this building right here. I'm not even really sure what this is, but hey, look, stairs. Really cool, huh? Lots of stairs. Bumpy sidewalks. Look at that. That's wonderful, right?